nation's religious ideals first. Once that was achieved, the doors would open to the grander scheme of things. And they were right. The whole scenario was a sting operation. John Scopes was a goat in a sting operation by the ACLU, a non-profit organization that was funded by the big boys, namely the Rockefeller Foundation. Which brings us to the next part. All so-called truths which you have seen and heard in Broadway plays and movies regarding the John Scopes trial, namely Inherit the Wind and Alleged. Please flush these truths down your toilet. I thank you. Sometimes there is a need, a necessity even, to be quiet when bullshit is being flushed. Anyway, the movie depicted John Scopes as a competent high school biology teacher. In actual fact, he was a bungling idiot who did not even have a college degree. The financiers of evolution steered the movie industry to depict him as a highly educated embracer of evolution, when Scopes himself did not understand what the bloody hell was going on. The financiers of evolution also steered the movie industry to portray the Christian people of Dayton, Tennessee, as being rude to the evolutionists.
It belittled our town. They showed all of the ugliness that they could get into it to make it look like a little bitty borough or something, you know. It was the way they portrayed us.
In actual fact, Clarence Darrow, defender of the monkey, in his own words, said, "I have not found upon anybody's part, any citizen here in this town or outside, the slightest discourtesy. I have been treated better, kindlier, and more hospitably than I fancied would have been the case." This bearing of false witness was solely to make the creationists look unsightly, unintellectual, and unattractive, so as to garner stronger support from evolutionists all over the world, and to bolster the argument for the march of progress in schools. William Jennings Bryan, who was on the prosecution team in the John Scopes trial, traveled widely to warn against the menace of Darwinism. He began this campaign to abolish the teaching of evolution in public schools 4 years before the John Scopes episode, in 1921. So, when the Scopes case emerged, Bryan naturally responded to taking it on. This fiery mission of his was a monumental threat to the projected multi-billion-dollar-a-year industry of archaeology. Taking into consideration that he had run for presidency 3 times prior to this case, gained superstar status and millions of followers throughout the country, and his ability to swing votes and convince the masses against Darwinism through his powerful oratorial skills, we had a bona fide, lethal weapon for God Almighty. 5 days after the Scopes monkey trial, the powers that be, who were behind the Darwinian agenda, killed him.